The problem with many people is that they live surrounded by voices that ask the wrong questions. When you're trying to change your life, you can't ask advice from people who only understand the level you're already on. They'll tell you to stay where you are, to polish what's familiar, to make your comfort zone a little more comfortable. But deep down, you know there's something higher calling you, a better quality of life, a higher purpose, a version of yourself that's waiting. And the people who stay where they are will always try to convince you to remain with them, because comfort is their home and fear is their language. The real question is, are you willing to be uncomfortable? I remember what it felt like to be stuck in a place that didn't match my ambition. I remember cleaning toilets for a living, running into wealthy people here and there, and hearing the same theme over and over: you've got to invest if you want to grow. You've got to pay to play. I knew I wanted more, I knew I was built for more, but I didn't want to accept that leveling up required sacrifice. Nothing makes sense at first when you're stretching beyond your level. Your friends won't get it, your family might not get it, your coworkers won't get it. But the truth is simple: if you want to harvest, you must plant seeds. And if you plant sparingly, you will reap sparingly. That's the cost. Every dream you have requires a price. It won't feel good. It won't be easy. It won't make sense. There will be days when you want to throw in the towel, leave it all behind, and walk away. But greatness demands discomfort. Greatness demands stepping into uncharted territory where you have never walked before. In the beginning, it will feel strange. It will feel painful. It will feel like everything in you is being stretched. But if you stay committed long enough, the harvest comes. Today's pain becomes tomorrow's power. The new life you imagine in your mind will cost you the old life you've been living. The version of you that got you here is not the version that will take you there. You already have the raw materials to go to the next level, but you cannot carry laziness with you. Laziness does not deserve to live in the same space as your purpose. You cannot accept weakness. You cannot tolerate excuses. You are responsible for your own life. Laziness is the quiet killer of destiny, and if you let it take root, it will destroy everything you've ever dreamed of. That's why you have to get up now, not tomorrow, not someday. Right now. Stop letting laziness suffocate your passion. Stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. Your passion is connected to your destiny, but passion means nothing without sacrifice. You say you want something great, but you're not willing to make the sacrifices required to achieve it. You say you'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow doesn't exist. Whether you're trying to improve your body, your mind, your finances, your future, none of it will happen until you decide to take control. So stop waiting, stop wishing, stop hoping. Get to work, fight for your life, push through the exhaustion, push through the doubt, push through every limitation. Your purpose is your ammunition. It's the fire flowing through your veins. When you feel like quitting, remember who you are. Remember what you're capable of. Nothing will happen unless you move first. Don't wait for someone to tap you on the shoulder and tell you it's time. Don't wait for perfect conditions or a perfect moment. You move, you start. You do what you know needs to be done. If you want to be your best, give more than your best. Give more than you think you have. You owe it to yourself. Your life is not a game, and you can't play with it like it's one. Work, dedication, attitude, grit, tenacity, strength. These are the things that build champions. Too many people waste time on laziness and excuses, expecting results they didn't earn. That's not how life works. If you want something, you have to pay the price. Kill your laziness. Kill it before it kills your future. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. Show up. There was a time you believed you could touch the sky. There was a time when your dreams were alive and real. But somewhere along the way, doubt took over. Somewhere along the way, fear blinded you. Somewhere along the way, you forgot your own power. Dreams don't disappear on their own. You let them die. But you can bring them back. You can breathe life into them again. Why did you stop believing in yourself? Why did you start treating yourself like you were less than you are? Why are you still sleeping when your future needs you awake? Maybe you thought the path would be easy, but dreams come with nightmares. Success comes with stress. Greatness comes with difficulty. But remember, struggles pass, pain passes, hard seasons pass, but laziness stays unless you destroy it. You are in the driver's seat. You control the direction. You decide the pace. You determine the outcome. Many people don't have the opportunities you have. Many people would switch places with you in a heartbeat. But what are you doing with what you have? Are you wasting your chance? Going beyond laziness requires sacrifice. It requires struggle. It requires discomfort. It requires a willingness to be alone. Not everyone can go with you. Not everyone wants to go with you. Some people are meant to be left behind. Your journey doesn't require a crowd. It requires commitment. You don't need a workout buddy. You don't need someone to drag you. You owe it to yourself. Everything starts with you. Everything counts. Everything matters. This is the moment. Kill your laziness. Don't let it live another day. Millions of people wish they had the chance you have right now, and you're wasting it because you don't feel like it. Feelings don't build futures. Feelings don't create champions. Discipline does. Commitment does. Hunger does. You say you'll never do this or that, but then you wait for a doctor to scare you before you change. Don't wait for a crisis to force you to live. Don't wait for a diagnosis to wake you up. Life is precious. Time is limited, and once it's gone forever. This journey is not just about fitness or nutrition. It's about life. It's about fighting for the opportunity you've been given. Fight for your strength. Push with every rep. Run every extra mile. Stop making excuses and kill laziness before it kills you. Balance matters. Discipline matters. Complacency is the enemy. Start today. Work today. Honor the life you've been given. This hour, this moment, this breath. It matters. Your life matters. Conduct your business with intention and pride. There are people in this world who know exactly why they do what they do. Look at champions. Look at athletes who give everything. They're not driven by trophies. They're driven by purpose. They touch the number on their jersey because they remember who they're playing for. Their why is bigger than the game. And that's what separates them from everyone else. They're not smiling because they haven't reached the goal yet. They're still climbing. They're still chasing what matters most. If you want to be great, you need a why. A real why. A reason that drags you out of bed when laziness whispers in your ear. A reason that keeps you grinding when the world tells you to stop. If you don't have a why, you will quit. If you don't have a why, you will settle. You don't have enough time to waste. You don't know how long you have. Every day should be a step toward your future. Surround yourself with people who move in the same direction, people who chase growth, people who refuse to give up. There is no dream too big. If you can think it, you can build it. Everyone wants to win, but not everyone is willing to work. Everybody wants the reward, but not everyone wants the grind. Make the decision that nobody in your position will outwork you. You're here now, you've made it this far. Now you finish. Now you go all in. This is the moment where most people relax, settle, get comfortable, but not you, not now. This is the moment you make your success permanent. Why do you wake up? Why do you train? Why do you push yourself? What is your mission? When you step onto the field of life, give everything. Leave nothing behind. If you fail, let it be because someone was more talented, not because you beat yourself with laziness. Your superpower is authenticity, being yourself, not copying anyone else. That's what separates the top 1% from the world. You don't need talent to be disciplined. You don't need genius to be consistent. You don't need privilege to have heart. Grind is your equalizer. Hunger is your weapon. Willpower is your engine. You may not be the most gifted, you may not be the smartest, but you can outwork everyone if you choose to. Phenomenal skill can be matched by others, but phenomenal will, that's rare. That's what builds champions. I wasn't the smartest, I didn't learn the fastest, it took me longer to do simple tasks. But I kept grinding. I sacrificed years, I gave up comfort, I gave up distractions. I went dark while others were partying. I was working at 3 a.m. while others were sleeping. Discipline carried me where talent couldn't. Discipline is doing what you said you'd do long after the feeling leaves. There will be days you don't want to practice, days you don't want to train, days you don't want to show up. But champions push harder on those days. Champions win in the dark before they ever win in the light. Stop depending on alarms to wake you up. Stop depending on other people to motivate you. Get up because your future needs you. Rise because your purpose demands it. You keep acting like tomorrow is guaranteed. It's not. Reset your mind. Rebuild your life. Fight for your joy. Fight for your strength. Fight for your future. Tell weakness to be quiet. Tell excuses to sit down. Self-pity won't save you. You don't need a way out. You need a way in, a way into discipline, a way into growth, a way into your destiny. You're not done. You don't have permission to give up. You will be judged. You will be doubted. You will be misunderstood. You will be broken at times, but you can put your life back together. You have the strength, the knowledge, the ability. Stop saying you're not strong enough. Stop saying you tried. Stop trying and start doing. Your life is meaningful. Your purpose matters. There is something inside you that is stronger than any obstacle. Everything you're facing right now is temporary. Change is always happening. Time doesn't stop for anyone. Don't waste it. Don't sit in misery waiting for life to magically improve. You have to rise, you have to act, you have to fight. Life is tough, but it is also beautiful. Hard, but also precious. Painful, but also full of possibility. Nobody can live your life for you. Nobody can fight for you the way you can. Believe in yourself. Forgive yourself. When others say no, tell yourself, yes, you are accountable. You are responsible. You decide what happens next. Your purpose requires struggle. You must know what the bottom feels like to appreciate the top. You must crawl through the dirt before you stand in the sunlight. You don't have time to merely try. Live fully, live boldly. Walk with strength, walk with faith. If someone didn't create the sun, they can't stop you. If someone didn't place the moon in the sky, they can't hold you back. You will find a way to rise. This is not your ending. Do not take this life for granted. Live every moment with fire. Fight to become everything you were born to be. You are alive. You are capable. You are powerful, and your story is not finished yet. Conduct your business and go become the person you were meant to be.